Abusunya ya makwa shonko so eba POG Media so ene yade meko political highway so highway ne de ensem bebre wo so ayen so ya je pene se eba me abedwafo no ahu de eko ene de eba na dan na eko so ewo highway ne so CCI de eye NPP omunjuma ewo AshantiRegion aba awiye NPP kro no a omogbo ne elections ewo AshantiRegion aba awiye NPP amanyuku no omoko opposition a enye asam keto na listo wo aba ono yo obi ano ye former NPP member ena yisi ano masa ose juma NDC amanyuku no eye NPP amanyuku no omodi ntino yisi ano owo NDC a okuma NDC de na oyo obi a eba rigging of election a odimu akotene ye na odimu akotene ye ema NPP wadi boni a na sisi ano ono ankasa apai na no mutu akase ekwan a NPP amanyoko ne faso erege 20 erege elections ewo AshantiRegion no masa odini na tactics strategy bia NPP amanyoko no omoye na AshantiRegion ede rege election bia no list wo ada ni nyina adi enkofo kron so a omorege elections no ewo AshantiRegion no wada ni nyina adi akire Ghana for say ni say na NPP amanyoko no say okọ AshantiRegion a he omoye oboni omo bi din say omo use etore bi omo use Excel X or churches list over I expose NPP for the big timer. Sisi ano NPP for na ankasa no omo hu tactics a omo di wura mu bi abusua ya be pese be me abedwa for no be me akona ya kwakotie ensem a ekọ na ansa na ebekọ no owo ensem kan bi afahye ya comment section like na share ma afoforo so ensa into me enka bi madam ase
Ketia and Mahama raising issues about the EC Electoral Commission. I almost say demonstration 17th September. NDC across the country. Takra de for yo, ho for yo, half for yo, baby me say I'm penwo. Aha. So be better obi an here obi a permission. Obiano Obiani Asimbiaka. But there are serious issues. And for me to announce this, easy I catch and this other opposition parties they say Omunya auditing biane enya no chna. Even though omo anomalies in the voter register, illegal transfers, any figures be a free 2020 ababa fra 2024 voter register no. Even with that, omni auditing biaye ne omni auditing biaye ochna. Another issue apie and say amount for kase omo the NPP party executives ni bi na returning officers ni titru any AshantiRegion. Those issues too are pending. Ye no so edaho. Another issue there listo we ni bebie so ama obia ehunu adekora eya AC ewo mamu ye ni abre papa said them the minister ACC one onipa ba any abre pa yengo tie eye ora Johnson Sedun Ketia eno na file ma eye ora John Mahama owi an on media ne kasae yengo tie no.
Those of you who have been asking us if they don't comply, what will you do? This is your answer. On the 17th of this month, the NDC is embarking on a massive nationwide demonstration in all 16 regional capitals. Descend on the Electoral Commission offices, and we in Accra will descend to the headquarters and present further petitions as to why we think that they should conduct themselves in a manner that will guarantee peaceful, free, and fair elections. I hope you will be with us, you follow us, and that takes us. Thank you very much, and may God bless our homeland. Those of you who have been asking us if they don't comply, what will you do? This is your answer. On the 17th of this month, the NDC is embarking on a massive nationwide demonstration in all. All right, so Ora said that Ora John Mahama so EDB on Electoral Commission issue, and very interesting issue here. Unim say yaw
Haruna, Ghana students omunya scholarship. Esua de wa abrochi UK. Aban we entua omuntimi ntua omo enti oma sase pam omo.
22 months.
Yeah. But oma sase pam omo and we will work on it. A better document we hu adwuma. We pa cho yenko tie eye owura John Mahama.
Sir,
Yemra.
Electoral Commission. Sir, Electoral Commission. Omode voters register na ba you know. Yehu enyoma bebre atosin e wo register num. Na say ye pese abato no ekoyie na asumdwe etna Ghana. Na e wo say Electoral Commission sorry eye omodwuma yie. E wo say omohwe sa register ni yie. Na enyoma enye e wo register num omohwe no musiesie nentem ansani ato aba. Inti NDC there, the chairman and ne wa announce say yebeye oyechre baby Electoral Commission office will be a district office. Sa Krodiano NDC for sa danu yebe share entade na ya ye demonstration akoho. Say ye chiro madwin say register no almost sorry enye ho bibi. Inti on the 17th of this month NDC is going to demonstrate in every town that has an EC office. Our chairman has announced it. NDC, you wear your T-shirt and you go and demonstrate to the EC office so that we can put pressure on them to do their job and do what they have to do in order to ensure peaceful and transparent elections. Until 17th September, the chairman announced yegna ebeshe yentade NDC atade na yaye oyechre akọ EC office no enti ne twatwo say Electoral Commission omode voters register na ba no yehu enyoma bebre atosin e wo register num na say ye pese abato no ekoyie na asumdwe etna Ghana.
So that's it. Listo. All right. Mama starting from you. Ana we are only about prelims be kakra.
No, it's okay. I mean because Yeniabre.
Kajatum.
Mama fa konye so nche tiefo nyina titru ne omo echichi ne bencha ya. Omo ehwe wo abefo kwantempon Facebook so YouTube ne aka nyina so me chache obibia. Na mebo mo nso abaso omo mamba pa adwuma na omo ye na wie se omo agibreti oman mu amayosem na kwaba election ade a part of the democracy you practice in Ghana. Na I think say mainly no election no determine the fate of the country. Anunti sebio ye bon toa ye ko ye ba nipa obabedi oman nanim no ono na ebekire ya brabo a ye bebo no mfie nan a edi animu yi enti eyade ehun hia se oman ba pa bia no ede ne ho behyem sebio wo ye ehu adanse deni ne se wo ye wadwen se wo nto abakra mpo a ekwan a ye befa so a ye be ye kandifo no so one any process ni pokura mpo a adwenkyere bi na wo a e wo se otimi de ba na ye nyina yetimi nya kandifo a obetimi aboa yen abrebia no eya na ye de ere ni ye adwen nya a hyenyame nsa ni momo no asasi so ade ye nyina anim se nipa dasani bia no ekwan bia so no wo se nyame enam nipa so na ye bibi sene obonsam sutimi fa nipa so edi bone ahodo no nti se ye de ere be hye nyame mu kura mpo a nyame nam nipa so na ye bibi nti no abrebia no nyoma ne bi ho a e wo se moma ye nyina ye dwendwen ho ne ye hu ne pumasibre kwaba since 92 a ye to aba wo Ghana ha no kamia ye se obi bia bentimia genesis ne fa abato ho no ama ya improve from baby ana ye gina kane no abedu baby a kene kura de keni kwanse nkeye asem a ekofa direct train ba so say no ye ka de efre no abato krata ye nyina ya churochro ye din agumu a enya abato krata sebio eye edin chro keke wade bi a broni frɛ no biodata che se honama kwa no ne ahyɛnsodie bi wɔ hɔ a yɛde afa fidie so a obi bie ne wo wiasim ha wɔwɔ obia ɔne obi deɛ ebetimi asɛ empo sɛ kɔba sɛ ɛsa na nyɛpɛ ɛno nti baabi a yɛduro ne yɛ baabi a nka ɛwɔ sɛ yɛden sɛ obi ebetimi afa kwati kwan so na nka ɔde bɔne aba but sɛneɛ brɔfo metaa ka sɛ sɛneɛ yɛ friend sɛ technology advance no na crime nso so advance ɛno nti ama sesei no technology ne de aba a na nke wo se nke reduce crime ana se nke ma periperi yo edadie na so so no ba bia ya duru se wiase no wo pe ebo ato abo anoma no no so pe ba bia to asi na obi bebusa se ede akura nti na wo se ye dwen ho se aba ye koto no dia obedi nkunim no ho behia se one to aba ma obi na obedi wanim kan a esan se nya na ato aba ma no nti no te se de na mampani Akuffo do ye mampani a onima ba wono ampokura wonya ya wo de be ye mampani as we speak Supreme Court led by any yeboa judge na okoje $5 million bribe no wona se Akuffo do ye mampani se onya 10 and odi wini ye so onya 2 so onya ba ko ebepem ne yenim emadodo Akuffo do nya ya odi ye mampani enti emma oye nioma esanse nya wo tumi ne kura no nti na ye ono a ne kwati kwan bi so no fa ye de nya tumi edi bedi wanim kanti no oye ade a onwe wo ho sa oye Ghana ni so oye aboa so oye nipa onwe wo ho because enya wo tumi ne kura no ono a ne fa ne kwan so de be ye mampani nti ehu hia se oman ba pa bia no ebema na ye adihia se obedwen ekwan ye be fa so ebeto aba kabra. I have been part of a certain old regime and I know say enoma bi akoso in the past enoma ni bi owa na sometimes difficult for me to mention in public, not because I have any scintilla of fear say bia ebeye but when you say kwabra ade bi owa isia sabre no sene was it Paul ne kan say mi so na me ye me ne say akwala ena sabi say manyini anybody be owa yeah not because we felt say but ne yeah an opinion so say kwaya NDC afaso di o man anim for a very long time no free Rollins apenso no e wo say kwan bia so a ye be fa ye betu no e wo see etu no eti kwabra me nim say especially in AshantiRegion Emma ye can say NPP nya no enya no kure enti me pese me ma NDC fo ani da ho papa enya no kure da ababia ya kan I don't want to be very specific with anyone's election, but we have had only 2 presidents on the ticket of NPP, and these 2 presidents no apart from the year 2000 election President Akuffo eno de yebetimi aka say ye konkoden pa eno kura no kwabna exams de de ya wo betwe kon kakra wiemu kakra bi de ya be kwa ko hwe obi de so atro kakra eno de de ya de ebisi but kwabna nipa I can be very, very cocksure. The reason why I was very bold some time ago to say Akuffo don't mean mampeni da was because Kwabra, I knew say a system that we had created. Take ballot paper, and the map police station executives say almost staff a ballot no, to make sure say NPP benya more votes. We say how many polling agents do we have in every constituency? It will depend how many electoral areas. What you say? So if say you have 10, now out of 10, no nipa be France nipa 10 no, obiya kura be emma be 5 a. Am di koguma send wanya enye 50.
Size should be all.
Oh nipa 10
as executives.
As polling station executives. Or the fan say baby you nipa 5. And our 10 electoral areas. The 10 electoral areas no times 5 polling agents and our polling station executives.
Which is 50.
Is 50. Eti among AshantiRegion, now among kind how many polling your friend is saying agents are your friend polling station executives and our AshantiRegion. That has been the status quo.
Side church will be
okay. Fanny say me a polling executive, polling
so and this is the branch.
Almost friend a branch.
And NPP friend
the polling station executive. Now polling station executive no. Or no na said the say ye koto aba. Say obetimi a making sure say presidential no nipa na osi akan no obenya more votes because in PMP no nipa bebre into aba. Whether especially time wa buy was people was say AshantiRegion nipa bebre into aba
apathy a hitel.
Yes. Can use the 2008 elections for example. Here 2008 we had to set off myself. I remember I'm preaching with Mama Pat no na nam Kumasi Jomni e pachel say yem making sure say nipa beto aba. Ye kwa baby omu huru yen. In fact, body yen nam Kumasi Jom body ho body area ho ye ko ye friend say body ho no. Pempim bi ankofo si yes omo mpene.
Wa kan ye kuro mu kasa.
Yes, omo mpene
body
because na kwete to say amemo ne hihye ne ntotoye ne bi no na ene nipa
ka ba fie
ha na ka ba ho no decision e take ye ne say was he making sure say betwa agum ye kwabra obi o ho a obedwen say I've shared a secret fine my own mind papa I have repented
amen
and Yankopon has forgiven me my sins.
Allah
I am saying it just so that you better me any other ho. So obi wia bamu a obeye mampani a or treat your mind for no anyhow. Because anya utumi no and or the abeye mampani. Enunti na Akuffo do enya ni tumi. Hwe I will remind Ghanaians of something. Dentia Rojo was it Rojo? Rojo now call Rojo. Kwabena Japan was waiting for us to make sure you be party votes from Kumasi. And you know, I'm saying, Bantima Yamai. Met me to Mrach, but I just want to leave it at that. If they dare me, I can do that easily because I have been part. I have been part of a very bad regime. And I bet be anyway, say NPP nya stay ya it's not true. And the NDC ma many now. Because so AshantiRegion na meaning Akuffo they were part of young staff ballota and then omo japa. Because but for them and Akuffo don't mean nya penida. And 2016 they did it. 2016 omo ya no sabre no it was so obvious say I was saying NDC because won to me ko twa antro to NDC for so say omo de new yakugu hotel boys no mo yes ade ni nyina minimum bia. In fact some of them have even fallen out with Wun to me as I speak to you. Obi kura ko kan no ebu ni be wo radio so me was our tape no crash is here but these are things that have happened. They don't have organic votes. It's not true. Chairmans are Obia, including Obia. MPs niveaus ni bebre. Me see omu afa. Now, on that, how do we go about it? I was say NDC man need that whole year. Obi kwatwa ba. Emre bien we si ukwan se wuntimi nhwe ekwan a wofa so a wo de abana a wakoto no boot ni mu no ekose nim ubetimi ahwe no. Because ebia na odi bia sisem na kwabra ni bia na ye de hye omo de share omo bra asese into okwa or the nsa hye ho anu ayi ya bobo ne dada ebi okra de iron e faso na ye flat enti no flat na aye no wo de ba ko na afa na ye wo bobo no hu se no because enya iron enti no wo de iron no de wo de iron a press no wo de tare wo de shemu a na de ko shemu a wo se eno no like
so when I flat
pa enti se wo pa on so ye hwia ba ne gu ho a we NDC ni ne hwia ba ne gu a me nka me NDC fo Ghana for mani eda ho wo pa mo soto no wo be hu se ebia ye flat pa dia ye flat pa no wo de wo pa examine that sheet me minim ko for almost this time no mo nye but you cannot believe human beings.
Yes, yeah,
wild because or the adeni ko shemu how the papers are folded no. So what the be sent temu a ubehu. So what the be ka ho a you should be able to see because box no there. Baby okoto aba na yesi menfu ani nkohwe de okoto ama no. Enu nti ne yesi border no. Na mom nipa na wato aba na wie no. Baby awode aba na wato no kwa akoshe no. You should be able to notice say no. Adenye ba ko pe kura no. And you can blow the alarm easily. Even before so the be shame no mon yere no. Who say ba ko mienu miensa kan ho. Mommoro no pa na mo fa ni koma police because you have every right to your friend is saying use minimum force. And your police in citizen arrest.
Okay, so in this case no. Obo polling station no. How can they detect?
It's easy. Kabra paper way. Here cry me. I mean paper way being fanya example. Paper way. Obo boni se see ya. One say na huhu. One say na huhu. Say na huhu. Now what the beer shim no a flat.
But or red box ma e wana
sa wo na ho keka no because wo koto aba sa won sa e na wo box no
but omo mo obi enyina wachi omo mo obi enyina chi
ah wachi de obi enyina ho na ne nchemu because wo tini wo na nyina ko red box ni won sa e show ne actions e show ordinary sa kwasa ne brazil mu a wo behu ordinary sa kwasa ne ha ne panty mu a wo behu
ebi o se enyola ho na
e ne kotiti wo wi ano abeto obi obeye say bia obo awo ko wi aba and now pa monitor no a police station executive ana say wa potemu a wote no woni NPP police station executive bia okoto aba monitor ni yie okay ebi ameka kurampo no mu use police station executive nipa ombe use no wo de monitor the elections well mu hu obi a monche no with minimum force compare say police for ba be chene di na kono mu nya no jolo because ebi ana ne ho de nche mo ma ne minimum force a obe timonke kano ne ho ma ne ho nya hye
o nya ndie
ebri dan brother
jolo
jolo obe say yes because Cobra, that is the only hope. That is their only hope. I'm talking from certain courtesies. Meaning say no omo ya aware say etwati because the very people they held the meeting with no they are talking to me.
Yeah, I know.
They are talking to me.
I know.
Because Kwabra what you want obi abefro say me hia kakra. Me so say me ho papa me.
Ofa.
Na me buso omo say ntide mu ye. Musa be kwa ya afi we ana no say afi de ya jimi na si. GNTC ujimi TSC ntine jimi omujimi na TSC nti omajai nti eno na ema omode sa nyoma we buy Kwabena. That is one thing, and this thing I have been part of it before. Share Kwabena your time no,
but
vigilant.
But what about in AshantiRegion? So omutimi e pade in a ballot box no ma baba be swap it.
Yes, eno no e wo ho, but the American partner the main thing
because I was in Kumasi weekend.
Yes,
and meeting Komobi.
Swapping no. Omo ye wia and omo se yenye recount. Ababe replace the old one no. Nti yenya recount no, it doesn't happen at polling stations. It always happens at the collation center.
East Collation Center.
Nti ho no, omo the ballot paper, omo the ballot fofra ba be fra. Because for the say bia omo hu say NDC a beat omo ba bia 100 votes or baby a. No omo person making sure say omo so a beat omo ba some 200 votes a. No omo akwa baby a when in na ho no omo ni polling agent no omo ni NDC polling agents na ye. Nti polling agent no ono na ede okoton NDC because ono dey asend it say AshantiRegion dey ede aye nya more votes. And now omo ya mana sinke with NPP NDC for no. Nti wa kra we PC krampo a wa gya to mu say I say wo gidi say nya de a wo say wo win election no. Meanwhile there are places that kwabra and can easy for NDC to win.
Yeah.
Because there are places they don't care whether you're NPP or not NDC. They look at who is coming because ebia papa way yenim senior
no, but say formula independent it me we need formula. Even with the presence of the president campaigning for
exactly.
NPP.
Why won't
it tell you NDC can win?
Exactly.
That's it.
It's easy. I keep on telling the NDC say a laziness. Perhaps and Amomo Ayede or Moye AshantiRegion. NPP cannot call it a stronghold if Omo is diligent at work. And true to my word, Kwabna Opa, Momo and put in just a little effort to be vigilant. NPP cannot count the number of votes they have counted ever. Ever. Just a little work to make sure say Omo di omeni be call polling station executives and now say MPP for omunim omunim say we are okoto aba we MPP ni no say ma omo kwan ma omo fa bibia mfri omo atariem obi wo ho long sleeve no kwa watutum etu obie ne batem na e wo ha na wo se obia no ade ne da ho no wayi okwa abo se wa yire na tare no watuma ma na chekire no enti no ehye ho Okoya oyi ya ebim the sweater pullover no they say the anu na is elastic no ehim tubo so ya no ayi no de afra no de akotum enti make sure say what time a wato aba na wie na odi kotum no ma wani enko ho eno ye one de tosu biem ekwan yo mfa so wi abem won sa Excel sheet no Excel sheet ne de me pese wo mo a omo ye accounting no ko mo betimi aboa with a board nenka ye di camera to so Excel sheet wa de bi a etimi ema negative a friend is a percentage enti
na aka say kwai ba ko a ye di nkomo no I can straight ayade ajemensa no person omo ede Excel no na account
no Excel no there I know it's their plan say omo person kwan ba ko person omo use no now
can say na
Excel sheet no 1 + 1 bia ye 2 obi anim say 1 + 1 ye 2 now 1 + 1 emma percentage of 100 meboa enti say every 1 + 1 bia ye 100% Adena edu baby a on the James anum use 2029 mo munya figures makuma 8 no Excel sheet no omo kwa no ma ye NDC minus ebia 5% on fan kosro 10 and akoye te say ya tene mani bebre anu ti no woye no minus ebia 3% enti no matter how many votes out be kwa kogum bia no you are always with minus 3%. Enti nominal values no ebia 100 + 100 e was say about 200 eboa but the 100 + 100 no why no -3 enti ebe -6 100 bia -3
yeah
enti another 100 be kan why -6 enti you vote no the more now we di gum no na wotew and na why MPP dia no plus ebia 10
momo vendor
enti no ebia MPP anya 200 won so anya 200 but MPP we kwa kwhwa no na ni 200 no
the percentage no
adani 220 wo dia no na ye ebia 6 and 3 it will now the same 200 no when you 200 or no so 200 ba ko hwe o percentage and answer ebia yakeka ni nyina bom senka bia o senka wonya 200 yaka 100 ne 100 abom o so wonya 200 no wo 200 no bo sa akoda ne 160 na ono ne 200 no akọ plus wo de no. That is the only method. We any rocket science. A machine.
No, so we this
for example, calculator. Oh, this is scientific calculator no. Ya wade bia e bia wo say 10% of 200. 10% of 200 no. Ebe ma a certain value. That value no, either say Excel sheet ne so no, or be any plus or minus. It will any plus or NPP for the emu a. Woni na nya abape, mu nyina yakoto aba mo nya 100. But ono be kona ne de na e bia 110. Wo be kona de na e bia 90. Ade na wo de na wunya 100 no, ekoye total na koye 90. Ni nyina so e ba total ho. It ye hono. And there was a NDC so making sure say omubeya manual accounting of the votes, because kwabra say 1 + 1 ma 2 a okoye no Excel sheet is wa 2 ni betimi adane 1.7 because we are more negative bi. Yeah, no matter how many votes are begumu no wo percentage a what or tia esa kote wo total ne so Excel for one there.
Obi send me or say Bobby the Excel calculation is so true. I know how to use it.
It's true. This is something that has happened before. In 2020, that is what they did. It is also boa near the board pulling agents no and but another one or use Excel no into the uncertainty the system ni be tibo Excel system.
Okay.
System no so one person say digital. It is Samia Hukus hope is on this Excel sheet.
I see.
Say we use Excel sheet now. So what hobby? We pull agent hobby. And when him say a figure munya and ya boni nyina ahyem obeko ba bia na pepepe ba total no so no fa ne calculator no calculate ya obenya more than the Excel sheet na provided because on no calculator no minus be any so but Excel sheet ne there ya minus also. It is a one manual calculation of number of votes awunya ya. Now the old when two Excel sheets in so say the abobedwam obi ani tua yaka enti total ni NPP total ni NPP de the plus bibia ka ho NDC de ni minus. It would the 100 gum cry minus
so
a certain bad percentage.
Can NDC resist that process? How will you use the quality?
You can resist it when you have calculated yours manually to see say no correct. Then you can resist it immediately.
But over calculate here, you know, or supposed to be I am a bob court.
There won't on can I won't mean Yanisa. So, and who would have been our so out there? And in Quanquatrawan Yatibo. I don't think there was somebody or be our name mass.
Yes,
and
but whatever it is, no, which will be Yakranoa. The process now what say no that would be another Uber or the plus NIA MPP for the and you should use the same process.
For Excel sheet ni be laptop no will be should be Excel sheet or 200 abo also crap paper ni be 200 bo MPP so 200 shame we abusan say then na we the Excel na ma we no so the Excel na ma we
also made my camera can't be
minimum force. Minimum force. I'm just here no meka.
There you.
Ade we di calculate ye to.
Meba.
E to na out here ni say nipa na akwa pulling your friend is saying way officer kra mo friend is saying. Oh, returning officer. NPP for nko a. He because I'm a very typical example. When we say na see what time am to edwo so aba no. Yeah, kwada so MP no. We come a bribe no. na OSP investigate subject no uni mo ko beli nkofo mienu na ye ko mo musika no omo nyina MPP executives MPP executives, you can say it on authority. Me say omo na be ka kire mi o anya say bi kura makote no ba bi o omo ankasa na say omo executives ene be beli omo mienu nyina MPP for I know them omo nyina MPP for
I see.
Etino answer na wo kura wo kwa akansie no you have to know say enya wo ne honam ni moja keke na enya because returning officer no MPP ni opa returning officer no wonim de beating for pa COVID time na ye kwoto aba no na o hye nose mask enti utimi hu say MPP ni we wo ha but o hye nose mask nti hu no by this time no ekanya Akuffo do ko we poto hwe o kai say asonase obi kwaye ballot staff ma ye chi no nkomo bu naku no okay
Yeah.
enu abi na wo say NDC for ye because o de ba ku pekotum a wo behu people ya mabuboy ebi shemu a wo say be pufu dodo mebo a
Yeah.
today na wo
But the Excel trick no you very
Excel
dangerous.
no another one I know the J Mensa etu say wa say that NDC for adwen free so say no o use Excel o be use Corel Draw ye dey drawing kwabra ye fa nya calculation
To a you o ma dwen free.
Hey,
So Corel Draw.
na o wa be gina bonten wo se wa bon wa sheda ye no ye friend sheda bodam wa sheda she is intentionally letting you feel say onim ne o ye
Ba onim de o he.
It's Excel sheet no and also another kwabra the most important one now boss so can say any kwan say obi a referee or she obi jesi now to get that done no it will come at a very late hour but I was say mutiminya across especially AshantiRegion ni baby bia no mutiminya womo album no because the reason why they are insulting us with breaking the 8 and all that nonsense no I want to say they have 1 million ways of rigging the election no winning the election no is because they know say womo ni MPP 4 and like NDC 4 ni MPP 4 Electoral Commission and kwa akoye abano ekoto abano enti no pulling returning officer no or MPP ni
Yeah.
nipa na o tete paper no or MPP ni now the obeti paper na ma the oba no yetimi ka che say we MPP ni a ebi a we oba ebi akawa no red fa red kawa no we MPP ni nkwa de odu obeti mienu ama eti abana ye koto no ma wani na ho papa because MPP ni duru a obeti mienu ama no wati mienu ma na so wateki ni din osawo baby a wate so wo teke no teke ne dia miensa ebe wi ase ro ko hwe ni page so a wa hwe abeka say wateke miensa nti ma me teke miensa but senko obi ebeto aba na wo hwe din no na yese okay ni din wom album ni nie na wo so amaake wa chro ebi a +1 a ubo se ebe wi ase no MPP for no because returning officer MPP ni dia wotete aba na MPP ni
Yeah.
and MPP agents wo nto mo kwa no mo nipa 4 1 presidential 1 parliamentary 2 electoral commission personnel omina MPP 4 and it does not matter you would think say they would do it only in AshantiRegion they do that in voter region because how crowd there why do you say obi antimi fa nonsense ma ho ntino wani da ho
No they are friends.
but or the be fa ko ho wo ho ekenya no aka ma wu ko wene etino ma wani na ho pa because this election no apart from say omu be wiem no abna
No way.
but yes Christo kra be now as flag bearer no ko fa commission Muhammad yen running mate MPP is dead, it's gone. Because omo bone no accumulate ama you say nkofo ye including omo party for se Bawumia ko gina ho se say MPP for nko anto abama na onya 33%. MPP for nko a enu nti na ho se delegates na omo koto aba no na omo ma Bawumia we ni we no se na party for ni di omatem. Now they were insulting them because they felt say can Japan we impo eso won fa so ten Bawumia. Why were they thinking like that? Because they realized that Ken was even speaking for them. But they didn't see Bawumia intervene for them. What you say? So if they found Ken Japan more useful a candidate than Bawumia, Sankiyama MPP Cadbury member Bia ko gina box muso on toaba. Na si yakọ selected delegates bi a yetimi PS come on etimi control ma dwen. You should have known say the way Bawumia nya about 67% no.
Yeah.
And can no be Kenya Japan there because the masses in the party were rooting for him. But because they controlled a large number of people, you delegates nintino and ma Bawumia ye no. And untina nanse wa hwe a won say Alan Martin say wo kokumase a or a very large following.
Yeah.
And it's very organic because Alan only Bawumia crowd no a sponsored crowd because okwa obenya t-shirt e be man 50 Ghana e be man
Rented.
100 and these are rented persons are omuba be dey say just for omuso de ombenya like Paluta said onuso kodini levy. But you know that is how it has been. You can ask Kwabena Japan if he will be sincere to himself and his God because also a Christian. Ask him, say, has he ever rigged any election? If he says no, may tender never strike.
All right, so I'll come back to you, Lucky.
Ekwan a omofa so e dey rig elections ema NPP ema NDC gap ewo AshantiRegion. Enti no afi no NDC for NPP for na kire say omope almost 80% votes in only AshantiRegion a enye asam keto akwa na ekwan a list wo afa so atre NDC for na so wabie Ghana for ani na de NPP for no omo nya hwe enye bio ye bere abidwa for ase say omo je pene kokoti nsem we ma ye bere aha POG Media, Madam Master.